Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
Adjacent. Very near, next to, or touching. Our tailgate is adjacent to the left field fence. ADJACENT. Adjacent.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. Today in the house, we are so excited to introduce you guys to a cutting-edge, amazing opportunity for you to go watch some women's sports in Austin. It's dedicated to women's sports. These two women have opened up one of the only 8 to 10 women's sports bars and restaurants.
In the world?
Sporting bars I think it's in the world, because we were looking up the stats, and we're going to say in North America for sure, because there's one in Canada and then the rest are throughout the United States. But
some of them are hybrids.
And some of them are hybrids. This is the real deal. This is a women's sports place to go. Everybody's welcome. But I want to introduce our guest today.
Yeah,
Shelly,
of course.
who do we have in the house?
We have the owners of the new 1972 women's sports bar on Guadalupe. Right across from the communication building. We have Debra and Marlene.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
We are so
excited.
excited. So you guys, we got to go to the soft opening of your new place, and we were blown away.
Yes.
We are so excited. We love sports. Shelly and I are big sports people. We're huge Longhorn fans. We grew up in Austin our whole lives. I think our blood, when it comes out, it's burnt orange. It's just weird. It's,
so
it's kind of a weird thing. I don't know how it happened, but we're so excited. We know that the movement of women's sports is growing, and we're so here for it.
And like the last decade at Texas, women's sports has owned that university.
Yes, it
has carried that friggin' university, hands down. And so it's so great that it's here in Austin.
Yes.
Where our women's sports are top notch. And especially right now with the ladies hoops, we're like,
oh my
carpet
gosh.
climbing. It's like, it's so great. And I don't know if y'all know this, but we have a spinoff of our podcast that's called Ladies of Left Field, where we talk about all sports, heavy on the women's sports. And so this relationship is very important to us.
Yes, for sure. So tell us a little bit about yourselves. Let's see. Debra, tell us, where are you from? What have you been doing? How did you get so into this? Where did this passion come from?
So I was born and raised in southern Oklahoma in a very small town that was focused on boys' sports. So as I grew up, just realized I do enjoy watching all sports, and especially women's sports. I think it's very entertaining. But, I spent 29 years in corporate America.
Okay.
And Marlene and I always talked about in retirement, we wanted to do something. We just weren't sure what that was. And in 2022, I had a newspaper article pop up about Jen Wynn opening the sports bra in Portland. And I thought, and we talked about it, wouldn't that be amazing? And that's so interesting. But we didn't know what she was going to program. At that time, having women's sports on television was almost none. Yeah, so we were concerned about that, but we were like, let's see what happens. And then in June of 2023, we ended up in Seattle, and we actually saw it in person, and it was so inspiring and motivating. And we both love sports. I was passionate, or I guess as I age and I tell people I get a little wiser, and working in a very male-dominated corporation and industry, I really felt like I wasn't doing something that meant something. And having a space like this for me is all about investing in women's sports, equality,
Women's
and
business.
yes, women's business, and just doing something that means something. Even though it is small, I can actually at the end of every day go, we are doing something about for
You
women.
are.
It's so exciting.
I love that. I'm
Oh.
just like, oh my gosh.
How long have y'all? I'm sorry. When did y'all go to Seattle, and when did it start?
2023.
Yeah,
23.
June 2023.
That's a
Yes.
fast turnaround.
It seems fast, but it was not, was it?
No, it wasn't.
You're like, what? Oh,
Wow.
man.
And then you, Marlene, tell us your story. Where are you from originally? How did you fall into this passion of women's sports?
Yeah, I was born in South Africa, also a very small town. I moved here in 2001, but I've loved sports all my life. I played field hockey. I did track and field, cross country, but there was not a lot of opportunities for women. For example, South Africa is a big rugby play country, and I love this sport, but I could never play. These days, women can play. Cricket, the girls couldn't really play. They couldn't play cricket. These days, they can.
No.
But I've always loved it, and I've been in education ever since I finished college, and it was, even in college, I was a math teacher, and even studying math in college was, as a girl, we were not that many, and it was tough.
Yeah.
You always had to prove yourself. And then as a math teacher, it really was every year I had to prove myself, that I know this stuff. And eventually I would win them over, and there's like, oh yeah, this girl, knows math. But it was really a struggle every year, and I got so used to it. And then the sports too. Women just don't have the opportunities. And yes, Debra said, she told me about Jen in Portland, and she was so excited. She said, this woman, she's opening the sports bar, and she's just going to show women sports. And we kept talking about it. And then we had the opportunity to go to the one in Washington, Seattle. That was only the second one, Rough and Tumble. She's also Jen, the owner, and we went there, and it was just an amazing experience to see the women's sport on TV and to be in this place just dedicated to women's sport. And there was a group of women. They were, Debra, if you remember, they were a team from, I don't know.
They had done a documentary.
Oh, that's right.
About them playing sports. They were all in their 70s and 80s.
Wow.
And to see them and how the people supported them there was amazing.
Yeah, yes. And, their struggles and stuff, but they did what they loved, they just wanted to play sports. And so, yes, we came back that June, and then we still talked about it now and then, and we said, this can really, really work in Austin, and maybe somebody will do this. And then by the end of that year, it's like nobody has done it. And then in January of 2024, Debra told me, I cannot get this out of my head, and I really think we should do this. And I said, yes, let's go for it. I'm in education. She's coming from a business background, and it's like, we don't have the experience, but we are just going to go for it. And
you got to pull the plug. Let's go.
That's right.
Exactly.
Let's go.
We hired the PR.
Somebody has to do it. Might as well be y'all.
Exactly. It's like, I cannot believe that nobody's jumping on this opportunity. And it's like, what? I will learn. We are both hard workers, and I know we can do it. We will do the work. Anyway, we hired an awesome PR firm and then a lawyer, and we just started to reach out to people in the community. We found some great mentors along the way. Beautiful people. It just, we would just make an appointment, say, hey, can you help us? Sure. I don't know you, but yes. And they would be so excited. And it's like, yes, that's a really, really great concept idea, and you should go for it.
Absolutely.
And they were so supportive, and they helped us so much. And then, it just started to really snowball from there. We were able to get everything in place, but the space. Like, oh my goodness, that was really, really tough. We would go to places and they would initially say, yeah, you know what, you can have this. And then they would start asking, hey, so do you have experience? No, we don't. And then Moody's, it didn't come on the market, but our realtor at that time, he knew about the Moody's that it was going to come on the market. So we were able to meet with them, and it just happened. And
when you say fast, that's why we're laughing, because it's been at least, we started this January 24, so it's been 15 months.
Yes.
But that's really fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe some projects.
But it's been
or
on
certain
your
restaurants,
mind
but
for
since 22. Ever since we saw Jen.
It's been on your mind for 2 years.
And probably before, because
10 years, 20 years.
you sought that out. So it was churning somewhere in your head that made you go up there and check out the sports bra. And, it was somewhere in there. Y'all's location, I'm sorry, I think I won.
I do too.
I think your location
so,
is...
like Marlene said, I mean, that came about. We had looked at lots of places, and either someone would beat us out, or the owner, like she said, wouldn't take a chance because we had no experience or something. And the deal before had fallen through. But their realtor was a woman, and she loved what we were trying to do. And so when the previous owners here at this location contacted her, again, like Marlene said, they didn't even go on the market. They reached out to this woman about wanting to get out of the business. She immediately called our folks and said, we think this is right, what you're looking for. We wanted a quick turnaround. We had always been looking for a second generation kitchen. We could find a shell all over town. But that's over $1 million.
Oh, yes.
And then the worst thing was you're talking about over another year with all the city permits and all the build out.
At least a year.
Yeah, and we didn't want to do that. We really wanted to get this started.
Now.
That's right. Yeah. Well, we wanted to get the community going.
Timing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it just worked out. It was great. But if that kudos to her, because she kept us in her mind and reached out to our folks and said, this isn't going to go on the market yet. We think you should go check it out. We did, and we realized we could turn it around in a few months because it was ready.
Yeah.
I mean, it already had the bar in the kitchen. It was great.
And I'm going to say it. I love the drag. I love Guadalupe. I love that everything's walkable. It's like one of my favorite places. Shelly and I, we would do these tailgate walks where we'd walk from my house down to Guadalupe. We'd have a little wagon with us to make mimosas on the way, and then we'd stop and we'd have our friends with us, and we'd make pyramids right in front of the tower,
and then we'd run through.
This was like last year, so it's like we've been doing it for like home football games, but so we're huge fans. But I love that area. But okay, I'm gonna say it. Y'all are really bringing the real estate up, because your place is nice.
It's clean.
It's clean. I'm not like afraid of the bathrooms. I'm not like, oh gosh. I mean, do I want that drink? This place is impeccable.
Oh, so clean.
The design. I went out on the back patio. I was like, oh my gosh, I could totally watch spring games out here. I'm so excited about the energy. I love it.
And the cocktails were fresh.
Oh my gosh.
Good. And like,
I had a Paloma.
Like Second Street level cocktails.
Oh, it was very good.
Yeah.
Well, that's thanks to our LV. Her name is Lauren. She goes by LV. Shout out to her. We came to her through several people. And she's a mixologist. That's her specialty. Yeah. And she competes in different events, for bartending.
Nice.
She's fantastic at the drinks.
It's not the typical campus
vibe.
Yeah.
Not just a beer.
No.
Although they do have beer. They have plenty of domestics.
Yes.
They have
Miller Lite.
Miller Lite, which is
a big thing.
That's my can right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's important to us. Let's talk about that a minute if y'all are okay with that.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to work with women. So shout out to Jennifer Ward, our attorney, Taylor Collective, our PR firm, all women, women owned, women operated. And it was very important to us.
And your podcast, women owned, right?
Women owned, that's right. And we had all the technicians who came in to do work, right? Whether it's plumbing or, our technician from pest control, everything we did, my fire safety, they have a female technician.
Awesome.
And we requested that always. And so then when I met with LV, I told her our goal is about women. And so we want you to find whether it's women owned, women operated, women brewed.
Oh, still.
That's right. In the spirit range, right? There are a lot of head distillers who are women.
Yeah.
And so LV did a great job working with another young lady named Lauren Dacey. And the two of them have had so many meetings with these distillers and these liquor companies, all these people, and made that a focus and an effort. So you can find so many women-owned, women-brewed, women-operated, something about women in our bar.
I love it. I also was
Not
looking,
Miller
I have a
Lite.
picture. I have a picture of all you guys behind your bar. So I'm going to send it to you. It's so beautiful. And every person out there looks so excited. They were exuding this energy of like, we are in something important right now. So
you could definitely feel it from everybody. Y'all chef.
Yes.
Yes, your
Allison
chef.
Huguenin. Shout out to Chef Allison.
Oh my God. Well, we want her on the show real bad.
For sure.
I love that y'all stole her from Uptown.
And Boxwood. She worked at Boxwood, one of my favorite places.
Yeah.
Best brunch. Okay, so I have a question. Who's your favorite employee?
I don't have a favorite employee.
Y'all,
I don't.
the energy of I didn't get her name, but 23,
23, the Michael Jordan jersey, the greeter running around, like getting it done over there.
Yeah.
Great energy.
She was like clearing tables and taking care of everybody the other night. And she had a Jordan jersey on. Her energy.
That's
her
fantastic
energy.
to hear.
Yeah.
I don't think we have a favorite. I think they all bring different talents and skills. I will say we're very excited about their energy together.
Yeah.
When you see them as a team.
Yes, because we had to build a team from scratch, and that was
so empowering.
That was really important that they get along and can work together as a team.
Oh, yeah.
And we've seen that, yes.
Yeah. It's so great. I love the also the food.
Oh man.
Jeez Louise.
So good.
This is not just your typical bar food, and I love bar food.
So y'all being near campus, you're going to get subpar food for sure. It's like bar food. Y'all are taking it. I mean, it's like 2nd Street. It's like East Austin. It is good.
This is upscale bar food, but they thought about everything. So the menu has like amazing carrot hummus.
So good.
What the heck? It had a beautiful like green salad, which look, you want to eat healthy too.
Yeah.
And then they also had wings.
Fresh.
The wings
were
amazing.
huge.
A smash burger, but not just a run-of-the-mill smash burger. It has all the ingredients. I was like salivating. They have the kind of the bread, the flats with the pizza flat bread.
That hush puppy.
The hush puppy. Shelly literally almost went and put a bunch in her purse.
Yeah, well.
The elote hush puppy.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
So
it's like melt in your mouth. The food is to die. But not only that, one of the most important things about a sports bar, obviously, is that you can watch sports. And in every corner of the venue, there is a screen.
Big TVs.
They have the projected TVs. They have the around the bar TVs. In the back, there's like 4 or 5 giant screen TVs. You are not going to miss a moment of those sports because that's what we're there for. Also, the drinks and the food and the friends. But are kids and families invited to your place?
Yes, definitely. That's why we went with pub instead of bar, because a pub is family friendly. We definitely want families out there, anybody to watch women's sports and young girls, young boys to come in and just watch women's sports.
It's for everybody.
For everybody.
It doesn't matter your sexuality, your gender. If you're are dogs invited?
Dogs are welcome on the patio.
On the patio.
Yes. We of course you can sit outside at the patio with your
Beautiful
animals.
patio.
Yeah, but not inside.
Yeah,
But they
of
are
course.
welcome outside.
Yeah, outside. See, there's place even for the four. One time Shelly was at a place and somebody brought their cat.
Mm-hmm.
That
To
was
the
weird.
restaurant, sat at the table and ate.
Wow.
It's a famous Instagram cat.
And then I saw the mural outside your building.
Did y'all
with
put that mural up?
Did y'all put the mural?
No,
It goes though.
It's
It
been there. We
goes.
don't know who did it. I don't even know
It's amazing.
how it came about. It's actually on the locked property for the business next door. So we don't know where that came from.
Well, I'm gonna say it
Hilarious.
kind of
It's
goes
gorgeous.
with the vibe.
It's
I thought it was
gorgeous.
great. I
And
took pictures
the
of it.
1972. So we talked about y'all on our Ladies of Longhorn podcast, and 1972 is what a brilliant name.
How did you come up with the name?
So we started when we first started, we were trying to communicate a message that it was women's sports. And so we had basically a tagline. We were using ATX Women's Sports Pub. And it was crucial as we hosted pop-ups and started getting communications out with media that this was all about women's sports. We did keep hearing, though, from different mentors and people in the business that we wanted something short and, easy for everybody to remember. So we went to our PR firm, Taylor Collective, shout out.
Taylor Collective.
And Kim and her team started working on some ideas and came to us with a list. And so we went away pondering them and talking about them. And I think it was just 1972 did so much for girls in sports.
Mm-hmm.
And we are trying to do more for women's sports and put women athletes on a pedestal. They work hard. They deserve a place like this. The fans deserve a place like this. And 1972 just sort of spoke to what we're trying to continue.
Right.
And it was perfect. We thought it was
so
perfect.
1972 was the passage of Title IX of
That's
the
right.
Education Amendment Act. It revolutionized women's sports because it allowed women and girls to have equal access to the educational opportunities, including athletics, and leading to the dramatic increase in participation.
Yes.
So it was, and by the way, that was the year I was born.
She was like, "Oh my gosh, they made a bar for me."
I know. We had another friend the other night. She said, "When are you going to get you more merch? I'm going to buy all of that because that was the year I was born."
Yeah.
Right. Same. Every
How
decade.
did y'all meet? How
Yeah.
did this partnership come to fruition?
We met here in Austin at our church.
Yeah. I mean,
being so cute and coy and shy.
yeah, no, I was attending Sunday school at our church, and which is an amazing church too, by the way. Shout out to Uprising.
Amazing.
And she walks in Sunday school one day, and that was it. No.
Done. Dunsies. You're
You
like,
open
So,
a bar?
yeah. And I want to. That's one of the things that I hope everyone knows. It is so amazing to have this wonderful partner in life.
Oh.
And she's amazing, smart and kind and patient and loving and supportive, like in life. But when we started talking about this business, you could not have asked for a better business partner. I mean, every time something comes up, she looks me in the eye and says, "Let's do it." Or "You got this," or "You can do this. We can do this." And it's been amazing. And that's been one of the greatest things I think out of it is not only is she my partner in life, but she is my partner in this business. And it's amazing.
I'm gonna
How long
cry.
have y'all been
That's so
together?
sweet.
What year did you say?
In 2011.
Oh my gosh.
14 years?
That's awesome.
That's how Shelly's my sister, and that's how she is with me.
Yeah.
I'll get down, and she's the one that drags me out.
Let's go. Let's
so,
go. Let's
okay.
go. Let's go. Let's
All right. So you said you played field hockey and cross country, and you wish you could have played rugby growing up, but did you as well play sports growing up?
Where I'm from, the girls would do a
Oklahoma.
little PE, right? You get a little track in,
Mhm.
a little bit of basketball, but again, that focus was on the boys football,
Sure
boys
was.
basketball,
Yeah.
boys baseball.
Yeah.
The joy
But
of the
I
South.
also, I was in a little bitty school that we didn't even have a lot of the programs. We sure didn't have soccer or any of those other sports. They were playing in some of your larger cities. And so, yeah, I mean, today I don't even think they don't have some of those programs, right?
Right.
But I loved all of it, but I'm very short too,
We got you.
Short's not the best thing.
I mean, I could crawl under their legs.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So we had to in our school. It was very small. You typically, when you had to make a choice between your electives, I chose debate and speech, and we were gone every weekend, which is when your sports things happen. So I got a little bit in to know that I liked it, but I did not play as much.
Okay, we had a big question because y'all have the autograph wall.
Yes,
Yes. Okay, who was the first person to sign it? What was her name again?
Lizzie Smith.
Lizzie Smith. So tell us a little about Lizzie Smith before Shelly asks her question.
Yeah, so we kind of were introduced to Lizzie back in the summer. She was in Paris for Paralympics and knew another swimmer at UT that had done an internship for our PR firm. So that's how we kind of were introduced to Lizzie. But she's a 3-time medalist
Yeah.
in the
Wow.
butterfly.
Nice.
Wow.
And so she's actually working on some programming, her and a friend of hers. So they've been talking to me in email about some collaboration. And they came to our event. It was great to see her and meet her in person.
Yeah.
And we couldn't pass up the opportunity. That's
Of
what
course.
that wall is about.
Of course.
It's for Olympians and professional women athletes. And we made sure she was okay with it before we made a big deal. And she was
No.
thrilled. So it worked out
I
great.
love that idea.
but
what a way to honor people.
Oh, I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. Who's your big want?
Yes. Who
Yeah, we
is your
want-
big want that
Yeah.
you want on
We're
that
like-
wall?
We're like, manifest.
Yeah, we will manifest it
Who's
for
your
you.
big? What would you like to see?
Gosh,
Who would you like to see sign that wall?
I would love Billie Jean King.
Oh yeah, I mean
Oh,
that would be
man.
if she's ever in Austin and came to see us, and
Say it.
that
say
would
it.
be
Put it out there.
amazing.
I'm gonna forward.
Billie Jean King,
I'm gonna
you
forward
are
it.
welcome
her.
anytime at the 1972.
Yeah.
Come see us.
She did so much, and
Yeah.
what I've heard is that many people who did some groundbreaking work, they never see it like in their lifetime.
Yeah.
Or, for her, while she was still playing professional sports, she didn't see it, but she did so much,
She did.
and it's just,
And
amazing. She
I
did
think
so much.
she's seeing it now, loving it.
oh
She,
yeah.
we follow her and see all the posts where she's just crazy about all the women's sports, the
Yeah.
teams, and she's out and about going and supporting. So yeah, Billie Jean King would be amazing.
She's 81.
Yeah. yeah.
I have to say when we were having this conversation, I mean, you'll have to get Jody Conrad.
Jody
we
Conrad.
would love to see Jody Conrad
Yes.
come see us. Yeah.
Yes, she's done a lot too.
Yeah.
Hey,
We've
Jody.
met
Amazing
some
for
folks
women's
that,
sports.
that said that they were going to make sure she knew about us. So
Yeah.
yes, Jody, please come see us.
Yes.
And Billie
Um,
Jean King's wife is from South Africa, so we have something in common.
There you go. Connections. Connections.
Go.
Yeah.
Go.
I love
go,
it.
I mean,
go.
another tennis great, Martina Navratilova.
Oh, yes.
Um,
Yes.
I think, for me, it's some of those soccer, we'd love to see
Oh.
Mia Hamm.
Heck yeah.
Brandy Chastain, and our chef Allison donated for our decorations on the wall a soccer ball with Brandy's autograph on it. It's got other autographs too, but Brandy
Nice.
Chastain would be amazing. And then even some newer athletes, because Marlene taught me so much about rugby. We love rugby.
Yeah.
I'd love Ilona Mayor to come by. Come
Nice.
on. She's done so much for rugby, for women's rugby.
Nice.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah. Did you know that UT has a Quidditch group? Maybe we got a Quidditch team to come in.
That's the kind of stuff we talk about on our sports show.
Oh,
For
God.
nerds.
Have like an
We're
autograph
big
table
nerds.
for the Quidditch.
I mean, just the watch parties. Our friend Becca, I asked her, Athletes Unlimited. Have y'all
Yes.
heard of Athletes
Yes.
Unlimited? And one of our friends, she's on our show with us sometimes. She was like, yes, she was sad that she wasn't able to make it. She was like, I mean, they need Athletes Unlimited on TV all the time.
Yes. Yeah.
That's their focus.
So let's say it's a slow sports day and you are going to show sports. Are you going to show reruns? Are you going to show sports movies? Like what happens
Highlight reel?
there isn't something playable at that time?
Yeah, we will
Billie Jean
definitely do reruns, but documentaries. There are so many great documentaries
Yeah.
That's a
about.
great idea. I love documentaries.
Yeah.
Me too, a female athlete.
Oh, yeah.
It's so inspiring. So I really, want to do that.
We can bring up a documentary. There's so many out there now highlighting people that we could show something if we had to. But honestly, I mean,
There's
there's something for
much. I
women's
know,
sports
there's
every
so
day.
much. So we have a question on our podcast called The Laminated List. So on Friends, Ross had a laminated list of like someone that if he could hook up with during his relationship, that he would get a hall pass. And a hall pass is when your partner allows you to go and have a little fling. Shelly, the way she defines laminated list is she just wants to hang out with someone and have a good time, like take them to the mountains and keep them to herself and just laugh. She wants people for fun.
Make me laugh.
Make you laugh. It's a little misery but that's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's not going to happen. Kathy Bates over there.
Yeah.
Anyway. So if you were going to put either an athlete or somebody on your laminated list, and it doesn't have to be sexy time, but it could just be like hanging out or playing, I don't know, kickball with them or tennis, pickleball, I don't know, shooting some hoops. Who would be on your laminated list? I'm going to bring my laminator. We're going to start writing these out and laminate. I have a laminator.
You're going to put it to use.
And that's going to be your to-go list. And then it's like a binding contract.
It's a contract. Yeah.
Who's on your laminated list? It could be just somebody you want to talk sports with or other than Billie Jean King. We already
I know. I can't remember her name. The one who swam from Cuba to
Diana Nyad.
Diana. I want to say
man.
Diana.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
And there's a great movie or documentary.
Great movie.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Diana Nyad.
Yes.
Good one.
Good
That
one.
would be
Laminated
someone.
list.
Mm.
Yeah.
I would just want to, just sit and listen. That's
I
a good
know.
one.
Yeah, just
never
ask
gave-
her questions.
Never gave up.
Maybe in the
No.
pool. You could go to a pool and just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will sit on the outside because
Yeah.
I'm not a good swimmer.
Well, you could be in one of those standing pools.
Yeah.
Oh, on my
Or
floaty.
cowboy pool.
Or,
I will
yeah.
sit in my floaty.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Her drinking a
actually.
floaty with
Yeah, my
Diana
drinking a
Nyad.
floaty.
I'm
and-
already
Yes.
envisioning
Yes.
it.
That would be
Talking about-
great.
Or
That
my
would be
canoe. She
great.
can swim. I will just paddle alongside her while we
That's
talk.
right. I mean, just to hear that mindset.
Yeah,
Shelly
her
has a
drive,
pool.
right?
Yeah, you could go.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Call Diana. Hey, would you come swim with
Yeah, come on.
That drive in her mindset,
I
it would be
know.
amazing to have that
Yeah,
conversation.
And she
with
did
her.
it at her age.
Mhm.
I mean, it's amazing,
Yes.
I sobbed like a baby on that one.
Oh,
I
gosh.
cried.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
75. She looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, swimmers are in such good shape.
And
It's so
dancers.
fun.
Yes,
Well, but
they,
she had not been swimming for years.
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
she
she stopped,
decided to
right.
go do that,
and then-
go back
yeah,
to that. So I think
Wow.
that story is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh
Who's
my
on your
gosh.
list?
Who's on your list?
Um,
Oh, that's going to be a long list.
to hang out with and talk to.
Or sexy time.
It's one of her dreams come true. She's going to be surrounded by young, beautiful girls every day.
I know.
so tennis was one of the first things that, as a young person, you could actually watch on television.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's the reason I brought up Martina, right? I think she was one of the very first ones. I learned so much about Billie Jean King through the years, but we were watching Martina play. And I think, I grew up, my mom loved ice skating and gymnastics.
Yeah.
So that was some of my first watching women's sports. So yeah, I mean,
Dorothy Hamill.
Hamill, Mary Lou Retton, just to have some conversations with them.
Yeah.
I would love to know for them, and I'm sure it's out there already in interviews, but what their lives were like that early when no one really cared about women's sports, or at least they didn't express those things.
Well, they don't, they haven't had the same follow through that men athletes have had, where people are still tracking them. They kind of, where are they now?
Right.
So I love that. Here's an opportunity to showcase them again and bring it back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alex Morgan is another one. We watched Alex Morgan when she made her first. We were there in person when she made her first goal. And so we've kind of kept up with Alex Morgan. That would be a nice one to visit with. And
yes.
Yeah.
Shelly's going to reach out to all these people, by the way.
I will.
Oh, well, I've got a long list then.
Send me the list. I'm a stalker.
When we were growing up, Dorothy Hamill was like a big person in our lives. Not personally, we just obsessed about her. But our mom cut all our hair like Dorothy Hamill's hair, and it didn't go with our face structure, our bone structure.
It was not
a good look.
We did not look like Dorothy Hamill. And our mom used a bowl. It was not anything like Dorothy Hamill's hair.
Scissors. It wasn't like a professional job.
Yeah. That brings up, and for one of the things for me in history is I think it's amazing to me that women were okay. The patriarchal society and everyone was okay with them being in tennis and gymnastics. It was non-contact, right? It was one of those that girls they're not tough enough. So they can do that. They can play tennis and be in gymnastics. And I love the way the sports world women are like, screw that.
Yeah.
I can play soccer. I can play rugby. I can box. I can be a UFC fighter. And I love it that we're seeing that change too over the years in women.
I know there's a local women's football league here in town.
The Outlaws.
Are y'all? Yeah.
Shout out. Tackle football, 25 years this year.
Yeah.
Is that amazing?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out. We love the Outlaws. They've been so helpful to us too in the process.
They volunteered and they just came out and work hard all day long. And,
y'all go watch the Outlaws when they're here playing. Go watch them in person.
They're impressive.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. And don't mess with them. They're strong.
Yes. Now, do you ever get uncomfortable when you're watching anybody play tennis when they make those sex noises?
No, because it's not a sex. You make it. You do that. It's normal in tennis.
Monica Seles.
Oh, gosh. Yes. She made it famous. I mean, nobody before that. And now everyone is doing it. Men and women. Yeah, I don't know.
Great.
No, men do it too. I don't like that.
They do.
All right, we have a question other than the laminated list. What in your restaurant is your lickable plate? That's what is like, what is your favorite thing? You're just like, wish you could lick that plate clean. What's your favorite thing on your menu that you would lick the plate clean?
The French onion mac and cheese.
That looks so good. Shelly almost pulled a fork up to all those display plates and started eating.
When she said it was French onion, I was like, oh my God.
Okay. I'm going to bring a retractable fork. Just like, I mean, the food looks so good.
What's your lickable plate?
We haven't tried everything yet. But that chicken sandwich, Debra's convinced is going to be the best in Austin.
Yeah, so I get to try more of it because I'm there every day. And so she's still working, so she misses a lot of the food fun.
I hear it. Okay, What is your walk-up song if you had to pick one? When you
Oh.
walk into that restaurant, what should be playing? What's your walk-up song? Because Shelly's and mine is Me and Little Andy
No,
by,
it's not. Mine's short
by
people.
Dolly Parton.
Mine's short people.
Oh, well,
Randy,
because we're little.
Yeah.
But mine's Me and Little Andy because I like to just bring it real sad.
Yeah, it's just like
What's
I
your
need to
walk-up?
think, but right now, this comes to mind is Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Yeah.
Cyndi Lauper.
good.
I love
I mean,
that.
Play that every day.
Not
Yeah.
good.
Can't think of another one right now.
These were good examples. Sorry, Deborah.
No, I mean, it's a great question. I mean, it has to be
Like,
really,
I know.
like
We did it.
fast and energetic and hopping. I mean, that's all I know is it's got to be.
Not Me and Little Andy.
But it can't
No.
be Thunderstruck.
What? Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Chapel Rowan would be great.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I should have worn my other hat.
Anything.
I have a Pink Pony Girl club
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Great
her
song.
music. It's just the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it. Okay, can we work there?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
We'll
can we
roll
roll
silverware.
silverware?
Oh my goodness, that's a
No,
great
it's literally
question.
one of our questions.
I would say
Shelly can be a hostess.
I need to be in a corner with a muzzle.
No.
so yeah, I mean, we're fully staffed.
Yeah. Good.
Doesn't mean that we can't keep y'all on the list. Future opportunity.
I'm retiring. I need another option.
I'm sorry.
And then are you going to behave when they show tennis?
No.
I'll be like, oh my gosh, this has been a great interview.
Yeah,
I've
so
loved
fun.
it. Okay, those out there listening, you have to go to
Get the deets.
1972.
Yeah.
It is an all-inclusive bar. It is a
opens-
women's. It opens March 19th.
March 19th.
Just in time for all the basketball
Starting
hooplas.
at what time?
We'll start. Our normal hours we'll start on the 19th at 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
We'll have some happy hour till 11 p.m.
Happy
Not
hour till 11.
No. Happy hour 4 to 7, but we'll be open till 11. That came out wrong.
Okay, happy hour
Those are
from
your
4 to
normal hours.
7, and then 7 to 11, not happy hour prices, but you can get the best food by the best people and the best drinks, and then you'll get to meet Marlene and Debra. It is a must do. It is a bucket list. Travel from all over the world to come to Austin, Texas, to come to this right on the drag, right next to the tower. You are going to love it. TVs for days. It is a beautiful outdoor seating area. I am in love with this place. I'm going to put it
Any
on my
parking
sports
tips?
site. Oh, parking tips.
We've got plenty of
Uber.
options. There's street parking. There is a Platinum parking lot right down from us. There's the San Antonio parking garage.
away.
Fine.
Yeah, it's 1 block.
Yeah.
Plenty of parking options.
Yeah.
Yes, but if you're going to drink, it's best for you to just
That's
go ahead
right.
and Uber. And now
Yes.
in Austin, we have those crazy cars.
Self-driving.
Whatever they are, the Waymo cars where
Waymo,
they're without
self-driving.
drivers and everybody's digging them. Like you can say, play me some Pink Pony
Adjacent
Club.
podcast.
The
Adjacent
podcast. You could
Yeah.
put it on there while you're riding over to 1972 on Guadalupe. You are going to have a fantastic time. Don't forget to tip your servers when you're there and give a high five to
Slow clap them on your way
Slow
out.
clap them.
We've only done it
too.
at like 2 restaurants.
Yeah,
and
standing up.
One was
Yeah, I
in
can tell you
Chicago.
need more practice.
Yeah,
because
we do.
would not
We
be
do.
sync.
We're going to have to do that. We have to practice that for sure.
I think it's harder with 2 people.
Yeah, it's really a crowd thing, but anyway. So we will be seeing you at 1972 on Guadalupe.
Walking distance to
Thank you for coming in,
Dish
you
Walk.
guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for
Yes.
having us.
This
really
has been so much
appreciate you.
fun.
Yeah.
All right, and then Shelly's gonna manifest these people
Yeah.
to come and put their autograph.
And we
on
have
the
to do
wall.
our sign out.
Oh yeah, Texas.
Yeehaw.